Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome to the Prithviraj English Academy. My dear students, as our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board of academic year of 2025 and 26. In this video, we are going to start the second semester syllabus for the A standard. In this video, we are going to discuss about chapter number 16, Mauryas and Kushanas. These are the most prominent dynasties of the North India. Okay? Mauryas and Kushanas. Chapter number 16 of second semester of the history. So, without a delay, let us start the explanation about Mauryas and Kushanas. In this chapter, we will come to know about the first ever empire of the India was Mauryan Empire, and about a prominent means famous ruler of the Mauryan dynasty, Ashoka and his achievements, administration, contribution to art and architecture we are going to study in this one, and we will come to know even the history of the Kushanas, administration and contributions of the Kushanas we will come to know, Kanishkas, not Kushana. In the Kushanas, the famous king is Kanishka, right? We have the Kanishka as a famous ruler here, right? So, next we are able to locating marking the regions of the areas of the Ashoka's empire on the India map. We are able to mark even the places on the India map. Okay, without delay, means now start the introduction part. First is the Mauryan Empire. First Indian empire, it is the Mauryan Empire, was the first major empire in the Indian history. Okay. Ruling centers are, the kingdom was ruled from the Magadh. Magadh means today's Bihar. Today's Bihar is called it as a once upon a time as a Magadh. Once upon a time. Okay, once upon a time the Magadh. Once upon a time the Bihar only, here it is, it will becomes the Bihar, this part. Okay, this is Uttar Pradesh, this is Bihar, right? So, Bihar only going to call it as what? As a, in ancient time as a, what you are going to call it? Magadh. Okay. So, from the Magadh they are going to rule, and their capital is Patliputra, here it is Patliputra. Patliputra we are going to call it, okay, of the Mauryas. The prominent rulers of this dynasty is Chandragupta Maurya, he is the founder of this dynasty, Bindusara, the son of the Chandragupta Maurya and father of the Ashoka. Ashoka is the great king of the Mauryan Empire. About these three, especially about Chandragupta Maurya and Ashoka we are going to study, okay, in this chapter. So, first is Chandragupta Maurya. He established the Mauryan dynasty with the guidance of the Chanakya. With the guidance of the Chanakya, he has established the kingdom. Okay. First thing. Second thing is that we came to know, means his name, Chanakya's name, a different name he has. Kautilya means Chanakya only, Chanakya means Kautilya only, Kautilya means Chanakya only, Chanakya Kautilya means Vishnu Gupta only. So, he is the prime minister of the Chandragupta Maurya and he only helped him to establish the Mauryan Empire. Okay. His fame was recorded by the Greek ambassador. About the Chandragupta Maurya, the Greek ambassador Megasthenes has written a book. The book name is called Indica. In the Indica, we will get the explanation about Chandragupta Maurya, Chanakya, Kautilya, Vishnu Gupta. About them, we will get the explanation about how they have established the kingdom. About the, everything will be there in this that book. Okay, by the Megasthenes. His governance ideas are described in a Arthashastra written by the Kautilya. Means about his administration, about the Chandragupta Maurya's administration in the Kautilya's book Arthashastra we will come to know. Okay. Now, come to the Arthashastra, the textbook written by the Chanakya. Okay. About that we are going to study, means we will come to know now. Okay. What are the things? First thing is that we will come to know here is The manuscript means what? The Arthashastra book. It discovered in a year of 1902 by the R. Shama Shastri. His name is R. Shama Shastri. Where he got this one? In the library of the Mysore. What is the library name? Oriental Library it is. Oriental Library of the Mysuru. They got the, means he discovered the book. Who is that? R. Shama Shastri. This book is not only covered just the economics. Along with this one, along with the economics, in this book we will come to know about the information about administration of the kingdoms, responsibilities of the king and the ministers. The responsibility of the kings and the ministers also there in this one. Okay. Next, about the foreign policy also there in this one. Even the financial management also there in this. Okay. Even the importance of the networks means secret agents, okay, and military system also there in this one. Nowadays also the people are going to study this text, means this book, to come to know about the administration. Okay. Now come to the next. After the Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara came to the power. After the Bindusara, his son came to the power, Emperor Ashoka. I hope you know the meaning. You maybe come to know that. You maybe came to know that the meaning of the emperor. Emperor is a superior than the kings. Means most of the kings they are ruling under the emperor. Means Ashoka has that means that kind of person he is. He is not only the king. He is the emperor. Okay. He is the famous ruler of the Mauryan dynasty. Important city centers during his time or his period is Patliputra. Patliputra itself it is a capital. You know that. Okay. Then next is Takshila. Takshila is the gateway to the northwest India. If you want to go to the northwest, then you have to cross the Takshila. Nowadays Takshila is located in here, approximately. Okay. After the Punjab means nearby the what? In Pakistan and the what you are going to call Takshila will be there. Okay. It is a gateway of the northwest. If your persons maybe they maybe wants to go from the Patliputra towards the Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia, they have to cross the Takshila, and here the gate will be there, check gate will be there by the Mauryans. Okay. Then next one more is Ujjain, north south trade route it is, north and south. Ujjain is here in the center, north and the south trade route it is. If they want to, means persons, the traders they want to move from south to north, north to south, they have to cross the Ujjain. Okay. Then next it is Kalinga. Kalinga is a gateway to the sea through the Gangas. Here the Kalinga's modern name is Odisha. I hope you maybe know that here will be took place, means what is that? Ganga river will going to take birth here, and afterwards it will going to join to the Bay of Bengal. If anybody wants to go from Patliputra to the outside, to the Sri Lanka or some, then it will be the by Kalinga only they have to go, by the Kalinga only. Okay. Then fifth one is Suvarnagiri, means today's Karnataka. Suvarnagiri means today's Karnataka. These are the 5 important cities of the time of the Ashokas. Now come to the next battle of the Kalinga, 261 BCE, before Common Era, right. It is a famous battle and it is the last battle of the Ashokas. Okay. It took place approximately 8 years after the Ashoka's coronation, means after he came to the power, after the 8 year of that one. Okay. It is the Kalinga war, means he was declared the war against the today's Odisha king. Okay. That is what Kalinga. Okay. The result of this one, 1,50,000 soldiers were captured by the Ashoka. 1 lakh people may be killed in this war approximately. After the witnessing the horror of the war, Ashoka felt deep regret and turned towards the Dhamma, righteousness, means he got influenced by the Buddhism and he started, means then afterwards he was started following the Buddhism, especially on Dhamma, and advocated the peace and non-violence. okay, peace and non-violence. Okay. Then now come to the here war scenes in the especially in a Kangarali, especially what Kalinga wars it is. Okay. Then here it is his empire from where to where. Here also he has the then these all the area approximately the areas were there under the control of the Britishers. Here it is. Patliputra is the capital of the Mauryan. Sarnath is the place of the Buddha's first sermon, means first preaching. Sanchi is the stupa, okay, and Rumande is the Buddha's birthplace, yeah, a place and place of the Ashoka's pillar inscription also, Sanchi, okay. Now come to the Ashoka's administration. His kingdom, emperor, sorry, not kingdom, empire was divided into the provinces, okay. His empire was going to divide into the provinces, who Ashoka's, okay. First thing will come to know, okay. Then after that, afterwards, provinces means what? Today states are then like that it is, and we have taken the things by the, especially the administration we have taken from them only, okay. Next it is issued the edicts. Edicts means what? The inscriptions, and you are the first one who has started the inscription in India, expressing his policies through the edicts, okay. Titles he has Devanama Priya. Devanama Priya means beloved, beloved of gods, beloved of gods. Priyadarshi, he who looks with a kindness. He is a Devanama Priya Priyadarshi. He is. Who is that? Ashoka. He got a title that. Okay. Then now come to the next. It is what about the spread of the Buddhism. Next it is what? Spread of Buddhism. Spread of Buddhism in administration only. He appointed the Dhamma Mahamantras to spread the teachings of the Buddha. Sent the Buddhist missionary to the other regions also, means areas also. He got influenced by the compassion taught by the Buddha. Edicts mostly written in a Prakrit language and Brahmi language. Prakrit language is the common language of these people during those times, means during that time, okay. And Brahmi is the scholar's script it is, okay. Along with that, famous examples of rock edicts at the Brahmagiri, here it is, okay. Next, in the Karnataka it is Brahmagiri, it is there in Karnataka, okay. Then next, Saranatha lion capital we have adopted as our national emblem, it is here. It is a Ashoka's monolithic pillar, it is on the top, it is there, no, this is it is four-side lion, right. Yes. Now move to the next, before we are going to moving that. So next it is thing is that few questions I am going to ask you. If you know the answer, if you got the answer, then please comment, okay. Which was the first dynasty who ruled over the India? Okay. And who was the famous king of the Mauryans? What was the capital of the Mauryans? If you know the answer, then please comment it. And along with that, who means which are the cities, those are famous administrative centers of the Ashoka's time period. And which was the last war fought by the Ashokas, okay. And one more thing is that what is the modern name for the Suvarnagiri and as well as Kalinga also. Understood my point? If you know, then you please answer by the comment, okay. Here it is, there is Sanchi Stupa of the Madhya Pradesh, okay, inscription, national capital, means emblem. Ashoka's relief sculpture and Kanganalli. Ashoka's edict at the Sanati of the Karnataka, these are the in the Karnataka, okay. Actually Ashoka has a good relation with Karnataka, okay. Ashoka's economic and trade. Ashoka's economy and trade. Growth of trade and the agriculture, special tax concessions to the encourage the farming, administration officials appointed to manage the provinces, permanent army was maintained by him, and the secret agents are there to inform to king about the events. Land tax was the main source of the income, and control over the trade and commerce by the land and sea routes. These are the few things we should know about the Ashokas and Mauryan Empire. Okay. Now come to the next, it is introduction about the Kushanas. Means second it is. First about we came to know about Mauryas, second it is Kushanas. Kushanas came after the Greeks. Greek, they are from the Europe. After them, the Kushanas came. They influenced the Indian history and culture. Kushanas, they are the outsiders. They came to India and they influenced our Indian history and culture also. They encouraged the spread of Buddhism in India, especially the Mahayana sect. I hope you maybe know that after the death of the Gautam Buddha, the Buddhism was going to divide it into two sects. One is Mahayana and one more is Hinayana. So my question is that what is the difference between Hinayana and Mahayana? Difference between Hinayana and Mahayana. What is the difference? Means Mahayana is whatever the teaching were going to taught by the Buddha, they are going to follow that. Hinayana means they are going to consider Buddha is the teacher for them. Okay, this is the main differentiation them. And their what you are going to call their art and sculptures is known as for the Gandhari art. Means Gandhar is the today's Afghanistan name it is. So they came from there only. Okay, Takshashila is there here. Delhi, Mathura, river Ganga, river Yamuna. Here it becomes Uttar Pradesh and the Bihar. Okay, Ujjain is there here. Okay, now come to the origin of the Kushanas. They are the nomadic tribe. It is nomadic means they are not going to stay at a one place. Nomadic means they are going to travel from places to places in search of food or something, right? So it is a nomadic tribe. They came from the Central Asia, and their tribe name is called Yuchi. Yeah, their tribe name is called Yuchi. Other foreign tribes are like Sakas and Pratyahanas. This is the means other tribes of these things. Okay. So Yuchi are going to defeated the Sakas and the Pratyahas, and they started ruling in Karnataka. The Kushana defeated them and settled in a Gandhara region. Gandhara means today's Afghanistan region. Okay. Now come to the one by one important rulers of them. First is Kujala Kadipasas. He is the founder of this dynasty. He is the founder of this dynasty. So please remember his name. Okay. Afterwards him will becomes Vimakada Pieces. He introduced the golden coins and started minting gold and copper coins. Started manufacturing the gold and copper coins. Kanishka is the greatest ruler. He established the rule in a 78 CE, means Common Era, and that will going to call it as the beginning of the Saka era. Okay, by his rule. Kanishka's rule, empire spread up to the Sanchi in the south, means from here this south means Sanchi, okay, of the Madhya Pradesh. Okay, no, Madhya Pradesh, Sanchi. Okay, then next Banaras is the east, this direction in Bihar. Okay, then also included Central Asia, this part, Central Asia, this part. Okay, this part was under the control of the Kanishka. Okay. Capitals are, means capital of this it is Purushapura. Yeah, today's modern name is called it as a Peshawar. Purushapura once upon a time it is. Nowadays it is called it as a Peshawar. Mathura was the another major city of there. Mathura it is here. Mathura is a one more famous, very important city of that time. Okay. Next, move to the next point. Okay. They was going to portray, means they are going to give the contribution to the Buddhism. They are supporting to the Buddhism and supported the scholars like Nagarjuna, Ashwaghosha, Vasumitra, Sangaraksha. These are the scholars of the Kanishka's courts. Fourth Buddhist council held at the Kashmir under his leadership only. Under the Kanishka's leadership only, Buddhist council was going to took place. He sent the Buddhist missionaries to the Central Asia and the China also, and he encouraged art and architecture. Okay. Now come to the about Buddhist councils. The first council was at the Rajagraha, and it was going to got support by the Ajatasattu, and chairman of this one is Mahakashyapa. Second council at the Vaishali, and it got supported by the Kalasoka, and chairman of this council was Sabha Kami. Third council is what of Patliputra. It was supported by the Ashoka, and chairman of this one is Moghali Putta Tisha, and fourth council is by the in Kashmir by the Kanishka, and chairman of this one is Vasumitra with Ashwaghosha present. Okay. Summary: Mauryan Empire, the first Indian empire founded by the Chandragupta Maurya with the Chanakya's guidelines. Ashoka, it is the greatest king, spread the Buddhism after the Kalinga war. Okay. And Ashoka was the one who was going to treating the citizens as his children only. Okay. Kanishka, the foreign rulers from the Central Asia, especially Kushanas, the foreign rulers from the Central Asia, especially Kanishka, who supported the Buddhism and art. They initiated the Saka era and expanded Indian cultural contacts with the Central Asia and the China also. Okay. I hope, my dears, you have understood the today's lesson. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment. And I hope one thing I may be forgotten to mention is the modern name for the Brahmagiri. It is today's Chitradurga of our Karnataka. Okay. Brahmagiri means today's Chitradurga. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, my dears. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this video among your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, my dears. Jai Hind.